What up, everybody? It's your boy DB, and I'm with the original Dog Man, not the new Dog Man, the original one.
Got new dog, man.
What's up, my brother? You doing good?
I'm good, man.
Next to me is about 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30 clone houses. 30 bottles of clone house.
Did you bought this past month?
Half over half. Let's see. Well, all the Dapper has been this month, so that's 23 of them.
I'm jealous, bro.
You're a pimp. Don't make me get the Parfums de Marley Cologne.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All I got was 7 this past month, man. Oh, the past month and a half.
Hold the fort. Hold the fort.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
What'd you pull out now?
I got
Cologne?
Parfums de Marley Cologne. And I got by Killian's Back to Black.
Dude, are those full bottles? Or is you buy them half price or something?
No, they're all full bottles.
Fuck you.
So, I'll have Black Phantom next week.
Oh, shut up, man! I can't stand you, man.
Well, I mean, I've had all kinds of Killian's in tester bottles, but I've never had them in these little, I don't know what they call these, coffres, I think is what they call them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Dapper house. I wanna do a little talk about Dapper. So I know you're not really a proficionado in the whole clone house thing. I think Dapper's your first one.
Pretty much.
What are you eating, bro?
Peanuts.
I like the salted roasted ones.
I just got roasted. I could have had
the shell.
Salted. But I didn't want a headache.
I don't know why. I don't know why clone houses get a whole lot of hate. It doesn't make any sense to me. And there's a lot of people who will not touch a clone house whatsoever. Like,
well, the only
I
reason
know
why I didn't touch
at least a good.
No, the only reason why I didn't touch any other clone houses was because of the price.
Well, I've got Sensual Obsessions Elysium, and I also got Dapper's version of Elysium.
Rosa Dove?
Now, I have not reviewed these. I will not, yeah. I will not review these because I haven't reviewed them yet. I'm waiting on a actual decant of Elysium to get here so that I can do a little three-way with them. But the difference in price between the two of them is $1. Dapper is $1 cheaper.
Wow. Per ml?
No, just period. I paid.
Oh, okay.
I paid $32 for. No, they're the same price. I paid $35 for 5, and same with Dapper. So they're the same price. I apologize.
Okay.
But you know, I've worn 2 Dapper fragrances and done 2 reviews on Dapper fragrances, and as far as smell goes, you know, they're pretty close. But Dapper just does a whole lot more with the formula and makes them last longer and has a the other day I wore Pacific Rock Moss from Dapper, and I got 11 hours on my skin, and I got almost 16 hours on my clothes.
Yeah,
you're not getting that. You're not getting that from the original.
I get longevity on these, man. Like some serious longevity, bro.
Serious. I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, you know, I talk to Travis a lot, and you know, this man works like 19, 20 hours a day, a full-time job, plus he does hold on one second, there's a question we want to answer. You talking about Dapper's version, Chesty? Because if you're talking about Dapper's version, it's beyond worth it. So I mean, I've never had the original personally. I do know some have, and have had Dapper's version of it, and they claim it lasts about 4 hours more. So, hey, Jacklyn, how are you doing?
Jacklyn.
She was upset she missed out on the Parfums de Marly tester giveaway. She said maybe next time. Yeah, Chesty, without a doubt, brother. I personally, if you've ever watched my channel, which I know you personally do, I always say get a sample first. But I promise you, just with the rock moss sample, you're going to get more than that. I promise you. You're going to. I had a 10 ml of it, and I mean a 5 ml of it, and I turned around and just ordered a 30 ml of it. So, Jacklyn, you've been busy. There was all them people that were hitting you up with wanting you to do those tag videos. So no wonder you didn't get in there. She's like, I would have to do 2 or 3 videos a week.
She's been busy on everybody else's live stream, bro. You need to bring her in. She's been on people's live stream. She could come on here.
If she want to come on, all she got to do is hit me up. She can come on. And Jacklyn, we ain't trying to make Dapper sound really good. Dapper is really good. I mean, I'm just portraying what I get. You know what I mean? If anybody's watched my videos, yeah, it is. You guys know I'm not going to steer nobody in the wrong direction. You know, I can't do that. Lots of people take my recommendation because they know I'm not going to, you know, send them in the wrong direction. You still got 4 more tag videos? Better luck to you. That's what happens when you got all them friends. Yeah, she said she'll come on, let her set up. I can live with that. But I feel like yeah, let me send it to you in a minute, Jacklyn. Hold on. Let me send this to her so she can get on it. All right, Jack, I sent it. Oh, there's my boy Cardinal. Dog man, are you enjoying those free samples?
Bro, you be playing with me, man. Flores be playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. You know I don't get no free nothing.
I'm the only one getting the free samples on this video shot. So I mean, I paid the shipping. He won't let me pay for them. I mean,
don't let me show you a screenshot of my PayPal.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go to the restroom with her.
Flores, come on. Flores,
it'll be in your inbox. Check your messenger, Jacklyn. It'll be there. have I tried? Let me tell you something, Chesty. I'm going to be real honest with you. I've tried 4. I don't even know. I think you say Amouage. I've tried 4 of them, maybe 5 of them, I think, and I have not found one like yet. So I can't comment on any Amouage because I haven't found one I don't like. Sunshine Man, I know for I could not stand it. Reflection Man, oh man, I can't even remember the other ones I had. It's been 5 of them. I got 5 samples and it's just not my thing. Probably because maybe the Middle Eastern vibe. I think maybe I don't know, but when I find one, I'll be happy to let somebody know.
Hey,
So far, I haven't found one.
Reflection Man, bro. Hey, Chester, if you want to talk to somebody about Reflection Man, talk to Aki Fragrance.
Yeah, Aussie Fragrances. He's one of those large guys.
Yeah,
So,
Aussie Fragrance loves
my take. he's gonna be in on us all day. Dia Man is real good. Not a huge fan either. Okay, well then I'll have to give that one a try. Then I mean I'll try anything. You know, if it's good, it's good. If it's trash, it's trash. Y'all know that I'll put it out there like that. But I'll tell you guys something that I've learned about clone houses. Man, you got that, but I got that.
I got with Sarah. That's all I'm happy about.
My boy 504 man's on here. What's up?
Hey, get him on. Get him on. That's my homie.
If he wants to come on, he can come on. I don't care. I'll send him a link. Hey Scott, have you gotten any Dapper yet? That's what our thing is on. So arm off. Yes, arm off making is now Steve's doing now Steve is doing like a duo type thing. Fragrances are a blend. He's blending a couple different things. I did one video on Viva More, and within 30 minutes I knew what Viva More was made of. I went and got it right out of my drawer and right back, and it took me no time. So
Steven is blending. That's why his damn price is so high, because he's buying 2 bottles and blending.
Yeah, I'll put it in your Facebook Messenger, Jacklyn.
Yeah, Club Then You Eat, Intense for Man. And what else is with there? With that blend?
Oh, no, the last blend that he did was it was an Armaf Italiano Nero Umo was one of them, and I forget what the other one that Baccarat Rouge. That was the last blend for Viva More. Baccarat Rouge and Armaf Italiano Nero Uomo.
Isn't that crazy, man? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I could pull it out. I pulled it out instantly. So I mean, it was no big deal. I immediately did.
I'm doing some. How
do you do?
First impressions was good. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how you're. I mean, you know, any cologne you wear, I ain't gonna lie, is gonna get. Well. Any cologne you wear right off the dot's going to have a good impression. It's part of the projection. Your projection's always great. That's what draws everybody and you in. So
yeah.
What's up, crazy flashaholic 67?
Who is that?
Yes, I have tried Mancera Instant Crush. I do not like it.
I want to try it.
I don't know.
I got Black Gold coming out. I got Mancera Black Gold coming in the next couple days.
Hey, hold on. We got some visitor.
Hey, everybody. What's up? Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, mama?
Finally, we all been together on a live stream at one point.
I have no idea.
Well, cuckoo's nest.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So, ever reached out to you at all?
Huh?
Has Dapper reached out? Has Dapper reached out to you at all?
Yeah, they did. They reached out to me. They offered me, to get some fragrances, but I turned them down. You know what I mean? Trying to, try to go straight and narrow. And I've had a couple of offers actually from a couple of houses. That's just with the territory, and it's a huge temptation. But I've been kind of just going in the direction. I've been trying to go in a direction at least with the houses that I like to start with first. And because I'm familiar with them, and then, you know what I'm saying, go from there. But not that I'm not interested in those houses, because I highly am. Like, especially after you guys been talking about Dapper, I was like, dang, man, I like fragrances that have performances, because I hate that crap when you don't have fragrances. They don't.
YSL, Miss Jacklyn, YSL Libra. Get that one.
YSL Libra?
Yep.
To be honest with you, I've tried it and it's not to my liking. It's a little bit too masculine for me. Like,
you got Dapper?
Huh?
You got Dapper YSL Libra?
No, I haven't tried that one. I don't know if it's different.
It's the same difference.
Original. Because when I tried it, I got
just better performance. It's gonna have a better.
Because what happened for me, like, I like masculine, but if it goes too masculine, then it could be a problem. Like, I have this problem with Chanel Chance Eau Fresh. It's a female fragrance, but it's really strong on the cedar, so it can turn with my chemistry. Sometimes it turns masculine chemical, and then I'm like, dang, I can't wear this. But then some seasons it turns beautiful. So it's bipolar. So most of the time I let my husband wear it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't wear Killian's Rolling in Love. I mean, it's a really good fragrance. It smells very nice, but it's way too feminine leaning. It's not going to be them girly men wear it, but not me.
How's Layton? I've never tried Layton.
That's good right there. The Parfum de Marley Layton.
This Layton is better than my original.
Layton is good.
This Layton is good.
Oh yeah.
It's masculine, mama.
Oh, it's some of them. The only one that I have from Parfums de Marley is the Delina exclusive. I tried both, and
that's good.
I really like the exclusive more because I like the vanilla base. So I got that one right away, and I got a deal on it.
Bam!
I had a comment up here. Guys, hold on 1 second.
I gotta try to.
Yeah, I want to try that. What is that one?
This Carlisle, baby.
How's that one? I gotta fix these.
Yeah, I just got that in the sample.
The new Layton. Carlisle's better than Layton to me.
What is the note breakdown, or what's in it?
I know there's. Okay, let me try some. I think there's like tobacco. I don't do note breakdown. I don't rarely look at it, but it smells tobacco.
I'll look it up.
Kind of like cherry.
Okay.
Oh, cherry tobacco. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah. Anything cherry tobacco is on my list.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. We got. No, it's got mandarin orange, bergamot, cardamom, guaiac wood, which is the modern day oud, jasmine, and violet.
It smells like a cherry tobacco though.
Oh yeah, those are generally fragrances I like. Those are generally fragrances I like. I like gourmand sweets.
Hey, my brother, I appreciate that. I wanted to address you. Anytime, man. Dog man rats me out about free samples, but man, it's all about getting people exposure, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sell out.
Exposure. I'll get you some exposure.
Mancera. I've been wanting to try Mancera. I got one from Montal, which is the same company, and I chocolate greedy. I freaking love that fragrance.
Well, if you have Montal, Montal is
You
better
want
than
mine?
I've heard. Montal is better than Mancera, but I still like Mancera. It said Montal is the
Nope,
big brother to
Montal is not
Mancera.
better than Mancera.
Yeah,
Period.
I heard that. I heard that. I have.
It is the big brother, but it is not better.
Yeah,
It's not better.
that's what I heard.
No.
They have
Not at
long,
all.
yeah, their fragrances are
Not at all.
longer lasting, louder. But I heard that Mancera was like the upgrade. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what's always weird. It's like, you got your Xerjoffs, and then you got your Casamaratis, and then you got your Sasperos. They're all the same, company as well. It's just it's odd that when the big brother is not as good as the little brother. We got some questions, man. We better get to them.
All right, go ahead.
Cardinal says he oud and he loves it, dog man.
Yeah. It's good, man.
Hey, Cardinal.
Hey,
Here is,
Connor, if you like this,
Here
if
is
you like this, the alternative to this is Paul Sebastian Fine Cologne, bro. I really do like this.
Montal is nuclear tacky bottles and inferior to Mancera. They are definitely tacky bottles.
I got yeah,
They
they
are
do
the most tackiest bottles.
Now with Mancera, with Mancera being the better one, is it still a good line? Because I heard that it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got Black Gold.
you can pick
Black
one
Gold
up.
coming.
Yeah, you can pick one up in the $60 to $80 range, and it's, in my opinion, it's not. If you're looking for something, to me, Montal tries to take that very upscale approach, and everything is made from. Man, put your Joey. We don't do that on TV, man. But they try everything with that oud. Man, I tried so many Montals, and that AOUD is just so. Ugh.
Now
Sam
y'all know
Broome
who told
wants
me.
to know what the eating.
Now
dude.
y'all know who told me AOUD isn't good. The DB told me that shit.
Oh, I have, let me think when it comes, I'm sure I have fragrances with oud in them, but I really like Oud Bouquet. That was the first time when I was really exposed to oud, but that one's beautiful. That's like a Valentine Day fragrance where it's like oud, kind of like a wine, kind of chocolate, like it's intense. It's even with the reformulated one that I have,
Get Sam in. Sorry, Jackie,
Sam
go ahead.
Broome, you can come on, dude. Hit me up on Messenger. I'll send it to you.
Go ahead, Mama.
I don't know how to link up here, dude. You want to?
Crazy, I think Flashaholic. I think he asked the question, what's a good chocolate smell? Here's the thing. I haven't tried I have a couple of chocolate ones. I have it depends on your price range. So let's go from higher to lower. Higher, Guerlain's Gourmand Coquin. That is chocolate, liqueur, rum. Beautiful, beautiful. The quality is there. Not as long lasting. You have that one?
No.
Oh,
I'm just showing them. They're asking questions, so I've been showing them while you're talking.
My bad. Gourmand Coquin is a more sensual, closer to the skin, but the quality is beautiful. Like you could tell, it's a whole nother scale. But when I tried chocolate greedy, it depends on your taste, though. I love chocolate mint, so that one is like, to me, smells like a chocolate mint cake. So I really like that one, and it lasts. That's one that I just like because of Gourmand. But let me
hold up, Sam. I'll put that up there and see if you can see it.
I'm trying to think of the other chocolates. Those are the one that Montal really does it for me. I mean, I have Mugler's that have chocolate and the Angels, but strictly chocolate. I would say those two are the top of the line that everybody knows for chocolate. It's like when they go looking, it's Montal chocolate greedy and Gourmand Coquin. But you know what I'm saying? The price range is different. Like I think with chocolate greedy, you can get it around $75 with tax, maybe $80. And Gourmand Coquin is way more. That
stuff is not. If you want to go around smelling like if you want to smell like a cheap chocolate bar, that's Montal's chocolate greedy. It is though. It to me, it's like it's like, you know, trying not to go get a expensive chocolate and you say to yourself, I'll just go get a Milky Way. You know what I mean? That's how it feels to me. You know, we all got, I just can't, my wife bought it for me for my birthday. And I mean, it's good. I think it's something that you might want to mix with something else. I think it'd be real good as a you know, a blend it with someone else. Hold on, guys. I'm sending this to Broome. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a one-hit chocolate. It's not really complex. You know what I mean? It's straightforward. Like you just want chocolate.
Yeah.
If y'all want some compliments for a man, layer these two motherfuckers together right here.
Well, let's do this guy's question here. He wants to know our thoughts on Dapper and Dua. And I'll just tell you mine from experience. Just go ahead and take Dua and throw it to the side and get you a Dapper. That's just my personal opinion. That's my kids back there acting like people. But I'm not a when I had Dua. Yeah, that's what it is. That stupid freaking Fortnite. But I personally, I won't ever touch another Dua as long as Dapper makes a fragrance.
I can't speak on Dua. I can't speak on Dua because I never smelled him. But I promise you,
what's
this
up?
shit right here, Dapper is good. Bam, Broome, what's up, man?
John, what's up, John? I see you tearing them damn nuts up.
He's not connecting right. We'll see if he gets on there.
Tearing these nuts up.
Here's a big question.
Hold
Somebody
on.
who's had both, I'll answer this one real quick. You can go with either one of these. What's up, Sam?
What's up, DB? What's going on?
I think DB is lagging, bro.
Brother, how you doing?
I'm all right, hanging in there. John, I see you tearing them goddamn nuts
The
up,
difference between Dapper and Sensual Obsessions is minute. I don't think you can go wrong either way. I just feel like Dapper puts a little more love into what he does. That's my personal opinion.
So we talking about clone houses?
Sam, you like that Halloween that from, bro?
Hell yeah, that's good. But I'm telling you, that century is damn good. That
I'm gonna get it, bro.
If you get it, you do it now.
Real. It's still in my hand. I smell it.
You get it.
Miss Jacklyn, how you doing?
Which one was it? I couldn't catch that.
Yeah, the feedback is back now. I don't think it's mine.
Yeah, it's not mine. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Travis Gearhart is the owner of Dapper Fragrances. He says the cologne is coming real soon.
What's going on, Travis?
Pure fire. I love this stuff, man.
Oh, there go Travis right there.
All right.
What's up, Mr. Travis?
Yeah, that's Travis. Yeah. Lord Midak, you can go to Dapper Fragrance Family. At the top of the page is a files. You click on the files, it'll download all your fragrances, and then you hit Travis Gearhart up on personal message, and you're straight.
Yeah, Travis is a good guy, man. I've been talking to Travis.
I'm lagging bad, ain't it?
Yeah, you're behind. But I've been talking to Travis for a little while, and Travis got some good stuff coming, man. He really got some good stuff coming.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Beast mode.
What's that one?
That frozen cologne, man.
Cologne, baby. This bitch is fire, man.
You know what? The Loam Intense. I went to Ulta and I tried all the Loam, and the one that I liked the most was the Loam Intense. It's very sweet though, but it doesn't last as long. It's beauty. It's a beauty. I contemplated getting it, but the performance was not there. So I was like, I mean, you know, but I don't know how much like the ones that I tried, they were all very different. All of them were very different, but the L'Homme Intense was completely different from all the rest of them. It's more sweeter. I think that's in a realm if a guy really likes their sweet gourmands or sweet fragrances. It's very unisex, I think. Like, well, I thought it was at first, but then I sprayed the sample that I had, and it started turning a little bit more masculine, and then I gave it to my husband. But it's good. It's just that it doesn't perform as much, so that what kept me from not getting that one.
Yeah.
We try to get some of these clone houses to come up with.
Hey Sam, do you have any Dapper yet, or are you just talking to him
Not
about
yet.
getting some?
Not yet. I've been talking to Travis about getting some. I was just saying, like, I want a lot of these companies, like like Travis company, Dapper and Central Obsessions and all those other companies like that, man. You guys got your own company, like, come up with something original. You understand? Like, a lot of us want those alternatives to the greats or the high price stuff. But if you can come out with your own stuff too, that will also set you apart from everybody else. I mean, I know I'm hearing a lot of good things about Genre.
Right.
Genre has some good stuff. I'm hearing about Voodoo and stuff like that. And it's like, that's what we need to have on the table, because it's too many of these fragrances out here, or fragrance companies that's using the same damn perfumers over and over and over again, and all you're doing is getting a repeat with a slight twist to something else. We're getting tired of getting the same shit from just a different name from it. You know what I'm saying? All because they're using the same perfumers in every single company. You understand? Like, bring something different to the table. There's a lot of people out there that Chanel, YSL, Dior, all of these companies can use these fresh up and coming perfumers to bring something new to the table, but they always go back to the same old heads and constantly doing the same repeat stuff, just with an added twist, because they seen the other company had something that was good that sold a bunch of fragrances. Now they want that same type of DNA. Like, we want something different, man. Like, surprise us is what we're saying.
Well, I mean, I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you, but at the same time, I'd have to disagree, because the thing for me that I know that they're all using the same stuff, but I've had many. I mean, I'm sitting here with Babylon Fragrances, Sensual Obsessions, Dapper. I've got all kinds of houses, and I can tell you they're all different in some way. And I'm not a shill. No, everybody knows I'm a shill. I just feel like Dapper brings a little bit more to the table in sense of what he's trying to accentuate the positives in the fragrance.
Right. And I talked to Travis about like I said, the conversation that me and Travis had, and the list of stuff that I done sent to Travis is going to come up with some nice. He's already doing it. I'm not saying that I'm helping him do anything. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, me and him had a conversation, and I made suggestions and things like that. So it's like finding doing the alternatives to the high price stuff is great, but again, have something on the side that's yours. You understand, that can possibly set you apart from everybody else. That's what we're saying. Like, just surprise us with something different. That's all. You know.
Hey, you know
again,
what?
How many times?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Hey, Sam.
I was gonna say that Belayered.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say that Belayered. I understand what he's talking about, because Belayered had reached out to me before, and they had sent me a whole bunch of stuff, and they had the clones, but then they also had their own inventions. And the ones that were their own were very nice, very different stuff I hadn't smelled before. So I kind of agree, like, there should be both, because there might be those that might look, and the stuff that they had, that I had smelled, that I had never smelled before, it was very, very, very different and unique. So it would be nice to see what Travis could bring on the table in his own creation, his own way. Obviously, that takes time, to really sit down and think about that.
And I understand people. He's
still in his infancy too. So
yeah,
right. And like I said, I understand I mean, when these big companies, you got to sell. And I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, basically,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
there's a lot of other young perfumers out there that could probably bring something that could shock a lot of people and that can still get you those sales. But if you constantly going to the same, using the same people, you'll never know.
Yep, that's. Have you tried Authenticity yet, Sam Broome?
No, I got a bag, man.
There's a that I.
Bag full of samples. I have no idea what's all in this fucking thing. It's like I see people down here. I mean, I got bags of bags of bags out of bags.
You like me?
It's like so, me nah, like me and
God Almighty.
that communicate a lot. We all talk about stuff like that, and it's like we can get all these samples from companies. I know John don't like getting samples from people, but when you get these samples and you have in companies like Travis Company and all those other companies sending you stuff, you have to be upfront with them and you gotta let them know, listen, you gotta give me a little bit of time to get through these stuff because with all of us, all four, we have a collection that's a mile long. You understand? So it's hard to really get to everything. You understand? Like stuff is from years and years ago. Like I had a company, Hart Fragrances I think they're out of California. This was 5 years ago, sent me a box, and I still haven't gotten to it yet. This is 5 years old. You know, so it's hard, man. I got too much stuff. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like you have all
that's all Dapper. That's one handful.
Yeah, and see, Travis give me a little go through some things and see what I can do. But I got so much stuff, man. I mean, when he get to me, he get to me. I just have so much stuff that I got to get to. Man. It's amazing, man. Like, I mean, I'm pulling stuff out of my cabinet. Like I was telling John, I had Halloween X. I told him no. I go looking at my cage and I found the box, but the only reason why I know I had it, I was looking from the top, the label, so I know I had it. And then I went and damn, I had all the stuff that I could have been reviewing, just that I had time to it because I got so much other stuff and I'm pushing stuff back and burying things, man. So I get to it when I get to it. Man.
That's a good thing.
I know the feeling, brother. I don't have bags. I don't have bags like you, but I'm telling you, I could stop samples right now and be easily another 3-4 months, you know, making reviews and not feel, not blink an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said
we got a lot of questions, y'all. We done missed like 500 questions.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Says Dapper trying to get the Dua and Alexandria crumbs. Nah, they ain't trying to get them crumbs, brother.
Colonel,
everybody trying to get a piece of the pie. I don't know about crumbs.
Yeah.
No, there's so many clone houses. There's.
Hey, DB, you said something earlier. You said all of these companies. You said all of these companies are getting this stuff from the same place. What do you mean? You mean like the actual notes? They're all coming from the same place?
Yeah, they all pretty much get their oils and everything from the same place. To me, what people have to understand is somebody who's trying to. Well, I quit the journey of doing my own fragrance. There's certain places you buy your oils from, and there's certain places you buy your Sensual Obsessions, your Dappers, your Babylons. All of them people are from the same place. The difference is how do they mix it? How much oils are they putting in it? And how good can they actually make it is really the bottom line.
I said this on another live before. There's a niche house in New York called damn, it escapes me. It's a niche house. Well, anyway, me and the guy was talking one day, and he sent me a email. He sent me his invoice of all his oils and where he get his stuff from. And I kind of like said, man, cause he basically said to me, you need to start your own fragrance company. And I said to him, I said, yeah, I would love to do that. So he sent me all his information on where he get his stuff from and all that, and I just let it go by. You know, now I can't find the email. If I did want to try, I can't. I deleted the email. So, but it's a good thing that people are trying to do it, man. I commend them. It's a lot of work. Travis is busy as hell. He go from one job and go to that warehouse, and he's bottling shit like crazy.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
I mean,
There's a way to it.
If any time, the time is now when everybody's like sheltered in and things are not going as well as you want it to be. You know, got to make the best of it. You know, that's all you can do is make the best of this time right now. Because if everything go back to normal, it's never gonna go right back to what our normal used to be. But if it can get sort of normal, you might not have the time to do it. So if you can get the time, if you have time now, get it done. John, you've been stuffing your face up there the whole time. You haven't said a word.
I talk to Travis on a daily basis.
Because I already told y'all I'm a noob at this. Most of y'all knew most of the talk on the clone houses. You know, I don't really deal with clone houses. One of the reasons why I bought Dapper was because dude was $1 per ml. You know my rule.
Yeah.
Look,
that's
this Manthera is a 4.2 for $88.
Hold on, I got one for you too.
4.2 for $88, and I got black gold coming probably Monday.
That's the house I want to get more into. I got 2 bottles of Montserrat, and that's it. But I want to get more into it. I want like that black prestigium, the gold prestigium, pink. I want all of that. But Tomcat wood, this kumquat wood or something like that. This thing right here. This thing is really
I got that one.
You got this one? Okay, this smells, no lie.
Yeah, I got the kumquat. Yeah.
It smells.
Clinique happy?
Huh?
That's Clinique?
No, hell no.
Ormond Jane.
What is that?
No.
Oh, Ormond Jane. Okay.
Ormond Jane.
If you want an alternative to it, here you go. Right here.
That's
no lie.
Is it better?
To know.
Is it better?
No.
No.
It's blended differently. Like this is a little bit more smoother.
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit more. This is more longer lasting though. This thing will last.
On the edges. Yeah. On the edges. Yeah.
The thing's amazing, man. But it's really, really good, man. It's really good. So if you want something really good, I don't
know where you guys get yours. I get mine $60 a pop.
Well, you work with people in the.
So if I give you $60 next week, you gonna get me one?
No, you keep shoving them peanuts in your face and we trying to talk. I ain't doing that
I want
stuff
red
for
tobacco.
you. Forget it now.
Red tobacco is like 130.
No, I can't get you no red tobacco for $60, bro.
That's too.
You get red tobacco for $50. You the man.
All right, if I give you 100, you get me red tobacco.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I want my red tobacco.
I don't know if I could come out with a fragrance line like the way that I see how serious it really is, and it's so personal. If I'm just saying, if I was ever to do something like that, I would have to do such thorough research, just because of the fact that you got to come out popping and banging on the first try, and it has to be top notch.
There's no. I haven't heard any clone houses for female fragrances.
You know what I mean?
Dapper.
If there was one flower that I would want Travis to recreate in a perfume, it would be that magnolia flower that blooms once so many years, and you barely get to smell it. But when you smell it right when it's right, have y'all ever smelled a magnolia flower?
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that flower right there! If anyone can recreate that magnolia flower just by itself, that's gonna be a banging perfume.
Yeah, I like gardenia, because the gardenia is like the magnolia, but it's a different, creamier type of flower. Mm-hmm. So that's my flower. And a lot of houses have attempted it, but there's so many, I don't even know which one. I wouldn't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? It's usually gardenia mixed with something. I've been looking for something where it's just gardenia alone and top quality. That would be for me, but I haven't found it yet because they're
The magnolia is like
I'll do
beautiful
anything
and
but a
powdery.
rose.
The flower itself is powdery.
I told you,
It's good.
I would anything
want
but
Travis.
I do rose.
I want Travis to remake what's his name? Donna Karen's Unleaded
I never heard of that one.
or Fuel. Oh my God.
Me neither.
Let me tell you something. You're talking about amazing scent. That damn thing was amazing. It looked like a futuristic gun, but what it really was the stick shift or the gear shift of a Indy car. It was so dope. What the hell is that? Tobacco Rouge. Oh yeah, I had a. You know what? I got a sample of that.
Hey, y'all don't get this.
There it is,
This
baby.
is warning y'all. Do not buy this
Thing is so
motherfucker.
good.
This thing pissed me off. The scent is good, but this performance sucks ass.
Yeah.
Isn't the Tobacco Rouge supposed to be kind of like a dupe for Tobacco Vanille?
Was it this one?
No, the one he's talking about.
No.
The Tobacco Rouge, I heard it's a dupe for Tobacco Vanille. If you go look up Fragrantica, I think it is.
I actually like that one better. It's to me it's more like more manly more masculine.
Which one? The Tom Ford or the
Black Rouge? I don't know what it is, but to me it just has a little bit more to it. A little bit harder.
It's more it's sweeter. It doesn't come across to me. Tobacco Vanille is very ashtray tobacco, and the Radon it doesn't have that. It's more of a sweeter pipe tobacco.
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
pipe tobacco. I have one that smells like that too.
I like it. It blends.
I like it.
Hey, Sam, DB doesn't like this black bowl.
No.
Huh? You like that black?
DB don't like black bowl, bro.
No, I don't like black bowl.
Black bowl is good, DB.
He went way cheap. He went that $5 route.
This smell like wet forest. It smell good, man.
But I tell you, man,
I like it.
It smelled like a dog just went outside and got sprayed by a skunk and rolled around in a bunch of lilies. Is what it smells like.
You know the cheap fragrance that I have that I still have that I like though because my mom wore it or she still wears it to my Taboo. I still like that. That's a cheap fragrance. That's $15 fragrance. It's old school. I don't know, but I get compliments on that thing. An old school fragrance. And
here's another
Sam,
one.
where your black bowl at, man?
It's over there somewhere with his brother. The other one that in the same bottle. Here's another one in the same boat as this. All right, and it's this one right here. It's by a company called West Third Brand.
Tonic. Why does that look familiar?
West Third,
yeah, I've seen that one.
This thing right here smells like Tobacco Rouge. It's in that same family. Sweet pipe tobacco.
How much is that
one? How much was it?
Yeah.
I think I spent like $40. I had to go to like some mom and pop store like on the far west of Connecticut to get this thing.
Damn.
It took me about an hour. It took me about an hour and a half to drive from my house to get it. But
bruh, isn't that something how far we drive for fragrances too? Isn't that shit crazy?
I ain't doing that shit no more.
I won't drive that far from my mom.
Yes, you will. You know you will.
No, the hell I won't. You better send it to me.
Now, but wait till the next one comes out.
You better send it to me for real, because I'm not driving that far for that shit. No way. That wastes a lot of gas for $30. Nah. Nope. can have that. But yeah,
Have you ever heard of that one, Frank number 3?
No, I heard about it though. That's the one in the little small bottles too, right? It's an indie company. Rafael, is that an indie company? I think it's an indie company that made that Frank number 3. Somebody used to promote the hell out of it. I want to say Steven from Steven Red Lessons used to promote that. Well, not promote it, but used to talk about it. He had a bottle that before Frank number 3, or either it was Drac Doc.
What? We was just talking about clone houses, and you bring up
Huh?
That's a clone house too, so we might as well throw that in the mix. Novatus.
Hey man, I ain't got nothing to say about that. I have no. Listen, you gotta understand. I rarely talk about stuff I never smell. I don't. If there's nothing I could say about any fragrances if I haven't had my nose. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said, look, you can check all my videos. I'm gonna be straight up with all of y'all. There's not one company that didn't clone another fragrance. So if that's the case,
that's
isn't all these companies clone houses then? Every clone house, listen, check this out. Every clone house, right? I mean, every fragrance house out there came out with a version of an Irish fragrance, right or wrong?
Yep.
They copying each other. Yo, this whole business is a bunch of clone houses, man.
True. It's true. You know, I
never thought of it that way, man.
No, it's true. I just came to that conclusion about a week or so ago. I don't remember who I spoke to, but I was speaking to someone because I tried the new Maison Lancôme line. It's supposed to be exclusive line, whatever. But when I got the Iris Draguet, I was like, wait a minute, this smells just like Chanel number 19 Poudre. And then Prada Infusion de Iris smells like Chanel number 19 Poudre. And I'm like, that's why I got on Iris, because I'm like, you're going to need to know which one you want to choose.
This whole fragrance thing is a scam. Fuck this whole thing.
Listen, you can ask everybody I ever talk to.
Give me my money back.
I've been saying this for the longest, man. When people talk bad about clone houses, I've been saying this for the longest. Like, all these fucking companies are clone houses. And excuse my language. And the reason why I say that is because, again, it always goes back to who they use as a perfumer. Because listen, you know how they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? It's the same way in humans. Like, once you get a niche and you feeling good about one thing, you kind of like stay with what you know. You understand? Like,
yes.
What's the damn?
Well, I'll tell you something that's very interesting that I found out with research.
It's like football.
I found out with research because I'm into the Lolita Limpica fragrances. Well, Lolita Limpica, when it came out, they were kind of revolutionary with their fragrances because they were very different with the licorice and then with the El de Lolita with that beautiful orange spiciness to it. And then what happened is 1 year later, the same person that created Lolita Limpica, they hired her. I wish I could remember her name. I think it's I can't remember her name. I don't want to butcher it. But the same person they used for the Lolita Limpica, they hired by Dior the next year and created Hypnotic Poison. And now look at how big Hypnotic Poison is.
I'm just saying, like I said, that's why I don't buy too many fragrances no more either. Because of the simple fact that every time you buy something, there's not one time you grab a fragrance. You can grab any fragrance in your collection and you put it to your nose. The first thing you're gonna say is, "Damn, this smells similar to that." How many times you heard that word? This smells similar.
You heard that word a lot.
Every time you hear something, you say, and again, that's why I said I don't get down on Steven or anybody else that make their fragrances, because if you're an up and comer, like we all talked about, and somebody said, listen, you want to sell, and you go and get the best perfumers that you know about, 9 times out of 10 they're going to make a fragrance they're comfortable with making.
Right.
And that's why you get that statement when people say,
I mean,
"Oh,
I understand. I understand what you're saying, dude, but there's a difference between making something that may have a hint of something else. Everything has a hint of something else. But when you make something that is almost a 80%, 70% smelling like something else, that to me is a straight clone. I see what you're saying, though. But we all can pick. I mean, I can take this right here and put this up to my nose and tell you it has a slight Baccarat Rouge smell to it, but it's not a clone of Baccarat Rouge. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
So
that's what.
So, but they getting their inspiration off of what?
Absolutely, I understand. Yeah, that's why they call it inspiration.
Matter of fact,
well, here's the thing, Sam.
If we want to be real, Perfumery was known for what fragrance? What really put them on the market? Harrod, right? Harrod was the one that really
Harrod was the first, right?
Right, that was the one that really put them on the market. What do Harrod smell like?
I wouldn't know.
I mean, Harrod smells like the Tom Ford tobacco fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all the same. Yeah. Like everything's the same. Like
maybe a little.
It's about, you see a company. It's like the car companies. Like if Nissan come out with a V6 that's in a certain price range, Toyota's going to try to do the same thing.
Yeah, but see, that's why I talk crap about Steven, because he got the clones, right? But he charging way too damn much for something that smelled like a $60 cologne.
You know,
that's my problem.
I'm gonna tell you what one person said to me one time, and I'm gonna tell you it came from my son. My son said to me, "Listen," he said, "everybody's talking junk about Alonzo Ball's sneakers. They were $750, right?" And he said, "But you know what's gonna happen?" He said, most people gonna buy them," and he was damn sure right. If there's a market out there for it, people are going to find it, and they're going to put it out there. If people buy it, that's their business. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you and I know what we're getting into, but he have fans that believes in his fragrance, and they want to shell out that money. You're not going to do it, John. You know what I'm saying?
I think that I think the big lesson I think everybody learned this lesson is, hey, sell whatever you want. Just make sure, be careful how you advertise. That's the only thing. You gotta be careful. That's it.
There's a certain level of respect in this game that you have to put forward. You got to put your time in. Like Jeremy Fragrance right off the bat, Steven right off the bat, Mr. Smelly right off the bat, $200 damn bucks. Look, their company's been in this game for years, even centuries, and they're not selling it for that damn high. And that's just me. That's just my subjectivity speaking. But look, you want to earn respect. I understand you the top dog in the fragrance game, but did you see Jeremy Fragrance's explanation as to why he's selling his cologne for so high?
No.
If the thing is, Sam, if all that is subjective, where's the truth in it all? There's no truth. It's more of a facade and a deception, right? Like you said, why did I buy this Dapper clone? Number one, because it's running cheaper than the original. That's why we buy clone. So if I'm gonna buy clone, I'm gonna buy a clone because it's cheaper. Plus the longevity on Dapper clones is fire. Now, why would I buy a clone of the original and you're not getting the original for $200? Ultramar, right. And there's other ones. Now I understand that one of us smells like Aventus, right? But it's almost at the same price as Aventus. Baccarat for 540 is a little bit more than one of his. I can understand that, but still, he's making money hand over fist over clones. To me, I can't give that respect, and that's only my subjectivity speaking. But again, if there is no standard, if there's no truth, if there's no set cologne that says this is the ultimate cologne, then we can't go like that. And right. To me, what I'm trying to say is, where is the measurement, right? There's no measurement here. So yeah, You could be right. Like I said, you could be right on your spectrum where he can go out there and sell his shit for $2,000. He can't be wrong. And someone else could come out there and sell it for $2 and he can't be wrong. But the thing is, where's the level and the standard of what you believe? what is truth and what isn't truth, right?
Right. And like I said, when I was saying, when I said like Parfums de Marly, here it smells like the tobacco freight, or similar to the what I should have said smells similar, because again, there's not too many tobaccos. I mean, there's 3 or 2 different ways you smell tobacco. There's either pipe tobacco or like that, the ashtray, the tobacco in the ashtray. I mean, that's just how it is. So it's more or less like, what are you smelling out of it? And it smells so similar. Do you want to spend that much money on a Tom Ford tobacco fragrance or Harris tobacco fragrance? And again, when Parfums de Marly came out, that's what was the talk. Like, is there a clone house? I mean, everybody gonna have their say, but like I said, I just believe, like I said, because of the fact that we have so many fragrances out here that's so similar or have the same type of notes as some of these other ones. Sometimes we have to get off the word of saying some of these houses are clone houses, because all of them kind of like take inspirations from each other and try to do something similar to it, which is, in my opinion, being like that, but with an added twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, if I came to you and I said, John, I want you to catch me a fish, right? I want you to catch me a bat, but I don't want you to use the same rod you use. Is it the same way? Isn't it the same? I'm still using the same person. I'm just catching a different fish. I'm catching the same fish, but with a different rod. So you basically taking your fragrances and you saying, all right, I'm starting a fragrance game. I'm gonna go to this fragrance, this guy, because I know he made this fragrance here for Dunhill. All right. I want you to make that fragrance because I like the way that smell. All right. I want you to make me something similar to it. So that person automatically going to say, okay, what did I use in that fragrance? And how can I make it slightly different than that one? Because this is what he liked. You know what I'm saying? So that company that's going to him, actually saying to him, I want you to make something that smells similar to it, but slightly different.
I think,
I'm sorry.
I think here's the thing though. We're talking about, I mean, entry level people, you know, they're going to go for whatever because they're not knowledgeable yet. They don't know. But most of the frag community that we're talking about, there a lot of them, most of them are on a level where they've collected so much, they just want something new, like something brand new. So if you advertise and say this is something brand new, and then you don't get that, it's going to be a huge, you know, upset. Like for me now, like, and because I'm starting to get into niche more, and it's expensive because I'm looking for something more unique. And now I'm going and getting samples because it's a huge investment. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, even like, for example, like out of this Victor Wong zoologist, and I got all of them here. There's one that I like the most out of all of them. And so that's the one that I'm going to draw to because I want something different than what I already have. I don't want like 5 of the same fragrance. You know what I mean? I think that was the dilemma in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Is that, you know, just be careful how you advertise. If you're going to say it's something revolutionary and brand new, it better be something, because in this case, like what you're saying with the inspirations, you're going to smell something similar, and that's where people are going to start rebuttaling. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't advertise that it's brand new, you're safe. And whatever you sell, you know, God bless you. But if you advertise brand new and something never out there before, you're walking on dangerous territory. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. But here's what I feel. One of the reasons why, Sam, you know why I call out people, is because of the dishonesty, bro. Like, I know you've seen Jeremy Fragrance review on Invictus Onyx. You seen that one?
I don't watch his channel, man. I'm being honest with you. I don't really, you know,
I don't watch the channel anymore.
I don't watch it as much no more. Just like, because I never really thought him. I really never thought him as a true reviewer of fragrances. I just thought he was just an entertainer. You know, he's
really not. Because the only reason why I did watch him, because I'm interested. You know, I like the line Invictus, and he was the only one who had the bottle Invictus. So that pissed me off because Paco Rabanne didn't give any other reviewer another bottle. And this motherfucker said, oh, could it be? Like, he's really acting this shit out. Could it be could it be? You seen the video? It smells just like the Invictus of 2016. I'm like, woo, I'm happy, right? I'm over here cheering. I'm like, I'm about to go buy this. I actually went and purchased this thing the next day. Come to find out, I'm reading the reviews. I watched CJ City TV. Man, this thing does not smell like the Invictus of 2016. This smells more like the regular Invictus. I'm so happy I canceled that order. I had to because they were messing up my mailing address. I'm not even gonna buy no more Paco Rabannes anymore. I'm on a Mancera kick. So that was the whole deception with Jeremy. There's more deception with him, but that's just one. And I'm like, look, I know this dude is the biggest one in here in the game, but at the same time, how many people has he fucking misled? You see what I'm saying? And this is the thing.
Again, and I'm glad I never really went to his channel for that. Like I watched Steven. I watched a lot on Robes. I watched a lot of guys, but I never bought a fragrance because of what Jeremy said. Because like I said, I never really looked at him as a true reviewer. I just thought he was just more or less like entertaining people and more or less like trying to please the crowd, or and that's, I like fragrances, man. Like I needed somebody that's going to tell me some substance, like let me know what the real deal is about the fragrance. So I never really looked at him like that. But there's a lot of people, man, he didn't told to buy shit, and yeah, it didn't work out.
I went to Kevin Scamuel's live stream one day. I was typing in and he ignored the shit out of me. So I don't worry about that dude. That dude knew who I am.
He's not going to say nothing to you.
No, he ain't gonna say. He's gonna ignore it. He gonna ignore it. I got no beef with Big Beer Business or Fragrance Both Sides.
What'd
you say, DB?
When I decided to go on this journey, man, when people said, DB, we want you to start a channel, we value your opinion in fragrance. There's only like a dozen people. But I told them, I said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it straight and honest by the book. I'm not going to say something smells good when it smells like crap. I'm not going to say something smells like crap when it smells good. No matter if I Kevin Holt, I don't get along with Kevin at all. Kevin Holt, I just leave him alone. But his fragrances smell good. So why am I going to take my audience down a road of hate when the dog fragrance smells good? That's not fair to my audience. So, I mean, very few people in this industry that we're in will tell you a fragrance smells good, and it actually really does smell good. It's all about dollar bills, and I'm not going to be about that, period. I'll never be about that.
The one thing we gotta really, try to come to grips with is, man, there's no need to be angry and mad about scented water. Like really, there's two, no. And I'm saying this because no. the life that I live, the life that I the job situation that I'm in, I see too much hard shit. I'm in the courtrooms all the time, and I'm looking at stuff that shouldn't be going. That's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I see people getting mad and angry, and John will tell you, like I see people getting mad and bickering with each other over some stuff that shouldn't be. Like we have to get past that. You know what I'm saying? Because you, DB, you got a lot to bring to the table. John got a lot to bring to the table. Miss Jackie got a lot of stuff to bring to the table. Like there's nothing to be angry at. Anybody, no matter what difference you have, you can get past that, man. Like, and I'm saying this to you, DB. I'm saying it to you, man, because I do think that you guys can get past all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, really do. I really think that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just thick-headed and we just too strong of a man to really like sit down and do the right thing. You understand? And me and John talk about
I'll be honest, man. I'll tell you the straight up honest to God truth is that I have made amends with many people. I'm not the hard-headed one. In this whole fragrance that we've all been in is everybody takes this stuff way too damn serious. And I mean, you make mistakes, and I've made 2 mistakes. I've paid for those mistakes right away. That should have been the end of it. We should have left it alone, and the whole fragrance community decided to dump. And on top of that, then you get these idiots that run around. Kevin Holt, I probably won't be able to bring together me and Kevin Holt again. He did it to me twice. I'm the kind of person okay, we can get over it, and we did. We went back to the table. We talked it out, and everything was fine. And then he again, and sometimes it's the stupidity of the things that you're so upset about. I said I did not like George Zaharoff. I didn't think he was that nice of a person, and I get taken off of a site and all my videos taken down, and I'm blocked. To me, that's petty. Yeah, that's petty, and that's the whole thing about this is that everything against me is so petty, and I don't understand it. TLTG has come to me like man, and we worked it out.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, you can get past it. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that, man. Like, dude, we all had stuff in our past that we're not proud of, and we have to grow as individuals.
You know that.
You know that. Yeah. So I honestly said this. I honestly said this to John. Like when people's heart when they're really not mad or angry or hurt about something. I mean, they might be hurt, but they're not really. There's really no hate. You know what I'm saying? They might just be angry. There's a difference between the two. So I just think you guys, man, you guys will be all right, man. Just you gotta be a man though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I mean, I'm not saying you're not a man, but you just gotta be out there and be willing to, pick up that phone, man, and call. Like when me and John my first comment to John, I just sent.
I didn't block him. I don't have him blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, you'll get past it though. You'll get past it.
He's got me blocked. I don't block nobody.
Everything's gonna work out, DB. Don't worry about it. Everything will work out, man. Just keep pushing forward, man. Stay positive, man. There's a lot of shit going on out here in this world that we're gonna need each other. You understand? So just keep pushing forward, man.
Yes, we are.
All gonna need each other at some point.
That's correct.
Don't worry about that.
Absolutely.
Everything will work out. And John, I wish you stopped eating so goddamn much, man. Damn. You said on your live. You said the other day on camera that you was getting fat. So stop fucking eating. How about that?
On camera. On camera.
I'm just repeating what you said because you said it on camera. I was watching.
Yeah, there's 4 things that I love, Sam.
Put the peanuts down.
Food, fun, fishing, and fucking.
Oh dear God Almighty! That's right up in my ear.
That's a good fight. But listen, I gotta get ready. Wow. 5
Me too, bro. I ain't slept all day.
Hey, thank y'all for letting me on, man. Miss Jackie, nice to meet you. I hope to talk to you
anytime, brother.
John, later, man.
All right, man. Peace out, Sam. I'm glad you got that Halloween man. Actually, like it.
Appreciate it.
Sam's cool.
Sam got that Halloween man.
Yeah.
I know you like it, man. I can't stop eating these peanuts, man.
He was one of the first guys. That's because you're a chipmunk. Chipmunks like nuts.
I've been on the keto.
Hey, I appreciate you guys coming on. I got to get up off here.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
Bye, y'all.
Very much appreciated, right, Jackie. I mean, that was real fun, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it with you guys too.
Topic of the day. Don't forget, y'all. Hit y'all with some Dapper, man. This shit's good.
All right. Take care.
This live stream is about Dapper and just talking about fragrances, right, DB?
All right. Peace, everybody.
That's exactly right. Peace.